I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Yoshi's Island DS, the Low Score Challenge. This is post-commentary because, for whatever reason, I have a lot of trouble actually doing this episode for some reason. Because, I had to record this episode twice, and then I lost the file of my voice commentary for the second one, so yeah, this happens. Now we're going to Underground Mysteries. Sounds mysterious. And now we're falling down a hole, man, Indiana Jones! That's a reference or something. So, this level is kind of, infamous in that it's the first level where we can't get a 0. It's a sad day, I know, it's a very sad day, but, Baby DK, he's able to, punch through all these things. But yeah, as you ground pound down here, there's red coins in each of these shafts that you just can't evade. Not to my knowledge, anyway. But that's the end of that. Now we just gotta get all the way through this part, and, don't do that. You gotta go to the edge of the mushroom and then do the ram attack. You silly pink dinosaur of the past. How dare you become a mole tank as, some sort of punishment. This mole tank section is kinda silly, because it's very maze-like and there's a bunch of coins. Who knows which ones are red? I certainly do not. So, as a result, I was just kind of guessing here. And of course, as per usual, there's 2. I'm not sure exactly the best way to kill myself here, so I pretty much just ran up ahead a little bit, so... Or I could just return the map. Yoshi, you must be one with your inner mole tank. You must be the mole tank. Because that's how transformations work, You touch a bubble with a mole in it, and that's what you become. You become a mole. For instance, if I were to touch a bubble with a baby in it, I would become a baby. So, that's why every single time I rescue a baby trapped in a bubble, Yoshi literally becomes a baby. Haven't you noticed this happening? I'm pretty sure you must be blind if you haven't noticed. So, it's not really something I'm going to do right now, because there probably are red coins there, but when you have Baby DK, you can pound down those stakes really quick. So, in case you want a nice juicy steak, there's a 1-up guy over here. He's not juicy, nor a steak, but, I guess he'll do. I guess he will do. What's up here? I don't know. Scary things, but I fell. Yay! Scary things are scary. And then there's that guy who just kind of bumped into me like a jerk. That guy! What do you think you're doing? Standing there with your little lantern bumping into me. Well, I'm just over here making bridges. You're not making bridges, are you? You're just that guy there. Oh no! Shy Guys on stilts! Shy Guys have evolved longer legs, which are actually made of wood, I guess. I don't know. Ah! Shy Guys are scary. I don't know where I was going with that. So, these coins here are kind of scary. So, what you may want to do is actually wait down here for these things to come gently floating down. There's one of those, blowhard guys on the top screen. I don't know what their name is, but they blow the spores around and whatnot. And, oh man, guess who decided to fail that? I don't know if you can go back in the pipe or not, but it doesn't matter. Basically, none of these coins are red. I don't know about the rest of them, but those coins are not. And that's a Shy Guy. He's walking on stilts. It takes a lot of balance and dedication to be able to walk on stilts, and for that, I suppose I should give the Shy Guys some credit. They are pretty resourceful. Anyway, this is the end of the stage. It's time for a crying baby to happen. Crying babies are like, I don't know, something important or something. If you hear a crying baby, you should probably pay attention to it. Otherwise, it's gonna fall into a hole slightly off screen like it is right now. Baby Peach, you are not the most helpful baby at this current moment in time. So, yes, I had to juggle a baby here, and, for some reason, this Shy Guy is just low enough that Yoshi's tongue cannot reach. Guy of the Shy, why are you so shy? I don't know. They wear, like, robes and a mask, so you can't tell what they really look like. You have to wonder if they're named Shy Guy because of how they dress, or because they are indeed shy. There's no concrete proof of this, because we don't know what they look like. It's entirely possible that that's just a fashion statement of some kind, and they look like perfectly normal beings under the clothing or whatever, but we have no way of knowing, for they do not remove their mask, nor do they remove their clothes. We don't necessarily need to, you know, like, see them in the nude, but, I mean... Well, we don't know what they look like. For all we know, nude is perfectly fine. I mean, Yoshi's happy enough to be nude. I mean, that assumes you count the shoes and saddle as not clothing, I suppose, but why am I even on this discussion? I have no idea. You see that 2 there? I know there's a 2 there. Unfortunately, those red coins are unavoidable, as I said earlier, in case you forgot. So, yes, regrettably, our first non-zero level, the saddest of days, is upon us. But no worries, the saddest of days is gonna go away as soon as we go to this next level. It has a balloon as an icon. That means good things. Wind-blown wilderness. As you can tell by the clouds, there's a very gentle breeze going on here, so this is a very wind-blown level. Also, this level might look slightly, kind of, a little bit familiar to you, because, well, at least this beginning part is practically a carbon copy of a level from World 4 in the original Yoshi's Island. I think it was, like, Don't Look Back or something. But, yeah, especially this part with all the numbered platforms and me accidentally going down the pipe. Yeah, remember that part from the original game? It's pretty great. By the way, I actually recall, not that a 100% run is even relevant during this LP, but there are like red coins down at the bottom of that pit or something stupid. You can imagine how long it took me to find those, but, details that you don't really need to know right now, I'm sure. So, yes. I find it kind of magical that we somehow made our way from World 1 to World 2, and suddenly we're in World 4 territory from the first game. If this is supposed to be the same island, man, did it change. Either that or we're using a completely different path. Who knows? There's a dead carcass here. Let's jump between some piranha plants, because that's the safest way to go. Yes. Yeah, the mid-ranks come pretty quick when you're not really looking around for stuff, because I think there's a whole entire section I just skipped there, but I don't actually recall. This flower has an on and off switch, so you better watch out for Gusty. He's pretty gusty. It's worth noting, this is probably the one song in the game, maybe the one song, I don't know if there were more or not, that I actually kind of enjoy slightly. Also, I was trying to go up to the upper area over there, and I obviously failed that, but this pipe will take you to basically the same place, so no worries there. Even for 100% purposes, I don't think there's much there, because you just come up here, and that cloud, I believe, has stars in it, so I don't know. It's just kind of there. And this level goes on. I don't know why this level is much longer than the rest of them. I think the game is just like, oh man, we can now have longer levels. Because, you know, that just seems like a thing to do. Because up to this point, the only long levels have really just been like the castle ones. And even then, they're not that long. But, I don't know. It's the game's decision. Don't go to the right, by the way. There's a bunch of coins over there that are red, and I don't think any of these are red, so... You know, obviously the safer path of the two. Watch out for raining bombs that you can barely see. So, you know. So, this is the last room, and this is the last enemy flying away to the top screen where you can no longer see him. And then I accidentally ate him. I'm the best guy! So, conveniently there's a pipe down here, which you can use to kind of reset everything. I don't think there's much in here, so I don't know why I went down, but okay. So, you know, if you're looking for that pipe, just look for the pipe between the butts of the dead carcass things. So, you know. So, basically, the goal here is you gotta follow the wind and dodge the coins. I think the last coin in any given trail of coins is red. So, you know, eat the Shy Guy again once you get here. That's obviously what you should do. Also, be careful while falling. I don't know if any of those are red, but I wouldn't chance it, so, yes. This took me a few tries, oh man. Hey, Lakitu, how you doing? Lakitu's kind of a jerk. Actually, I'm pretty sure Lakitu doesn't go up high enough to be useful. So, in case you're thinking of that, because I just thought of that. Because I don't see him here, so it's hard to tell if he even remotely goes up this high. Whoops, I ate the Shy Guy again. I'm so wacky. Oh, man. This time we must fly the bestest way. Bestest isn't a word, but you can pretend it is if you want. I mean, that's entirely up to you. So you gotta ride this cloud to get a little bit further along. Cloud doesn't last very long because its duration also is dependent on how long it's on screen before you actually ride it, so gotta be a little careful of that. Okay, baby Pete. Wow. I didn't even attempt to grab you there for some reason. Yep. So going this way, as I said before, it's just kind of a little shortcut. Wow, you guys don't want me to cut this part out, do you? Yeah, that thing ended pretty early there. Not exactly sure where the ground is. There it is. Hi, ground. Okay, baby Peach, I will attempt to save you this time and succeed. Thank you. So, yeah. It's probably one of the harder levels up to this point. So, you know, well, I mean, the level itself isn't very hard, but that last part can be kind of tricky, you know, getting that Shy Guy all the way to the top. You know, just, I don't know. I figure it's pretty obvious given what you saw there. And, next time we're gonna go on to a castle with a scary-looking thing. Yay. See you later, goodbye.